Hi, it's Paul here from AI Profit Advantage, and today you're going to learn how to write compelling and powerful sales letters in 90 minutes or less. And you're going to do this by harnessing the power of AI, or artificial intelligence, excuse me, and in particular ChatGPT, which is a huge game changer in the internet. In fact, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say it's probably had the biggest impact on the internet since the introduction of Google. And when you see what it can do for you and what it can do for your business, you'll realize just why you need to be using it and taking advantage of it right now, because there's a good chance, in fact I bet my bottom dollar on it, that your competitors are trying it. Now whether they're trying it correctly or not is another matter, but at the end of this course you will be using it correctly, I promise you that. So what is ChatGPT? Well, it is a huge, in fact, I don't think I've got enough huges there. It's a massive database to which you have instant access. And you access it via a front end, a screen, with a box on into which you enter your text to ask it questions. So, most people say, oh, so it's similar to Google. Well, it is, but it's different in so many ways. See, the difference in what you get and how useful the results are you get from ChatGPT compared to Google is like night and day. Think, if you will, of the world's biggest library. Imagine that. Every book, every journal, every report ever written is contained there. Now, Google is the librarian who, when you ask about a subject, either points randomly into the distance or takes you into the distance to a rack of shelves and books and says, there you go. So it's now down to you to sift through all those tomes to find out exactly what you want and exactly what you need. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is the librarian who, when you ask the same question about the same subject, gives you an answer immediately. Imagine that. Imagine the difference that can make to your business. What it means for you is that the first thing you get is more time. It's our biggest enemy as business owners, isn't it? There's never enough time to do everything. Well, using ChatGPT frees you up to do more productive, profit-making tasks. But if we concentrate on copywriting for a second, because that's what we're talking about, copywriting is really, or can be, a really time-consuming, brain-draining and sometimes very frustrating task. But that's going to change for you now. The hours and even days you spend on research can be, because of ChatGPT, can now be condensed into fractions of an hour, because pretty much all the information you'll ever need is now at your fingertips instantly. And unlike Google, it's more than just information, because the way ChatGPT works, the way the algorithms or its intelligence operates, means it can understand what you're actually asking and provide you with ideas and inspiration, which means it gives you the ability to be better creatively, I think. I think of the wrong word there. It gives you better creativity. So there is no more of that horrible and frustrating sat in front of a blank screen and having writer's block. It's horrible, isn't it? And because of the intelligence within ChatGPT, the way it works, the way it understands language, without getting too technical, means you can actually train ChatGPT. You can train it to do tasks a specific way. So, for example, you could say to it, can you act as a successful direct response copywriter, so that the answers you get will be the answers a successful direct response copywriter would give you. You can also train it to understand your target customers, their pains, fears, frustrations and wants. So you get copy when you ask for it that addresses those specific concerns. And that follows on, therefore, that ChatGPT can also be trained to understand your offering, its features and benefits, and match those features and benefits to your target customers' worries and concerns. You can even get it to write in a specific style and framework. So, for example, you could say, please write this opening paragraph in the style of Dan Kennedy, one of the world's greatest copywriters, and use the framework AIDA, the attention, interest, desire, action. And you will get a response that follows that criteria. It's brilliant, isn't it? I'm selling myself on it here. It is great. And once you go through this, you will just realise how good it is. It sounds great to start with, but once you start working on it, you'll be blown away. But there's always a but, isn't there? GPT is not a mind reader. It's intelligence, not intelligent. It can only do what you ask it to do, The quality of the output will always only be as good as the questions you ask. It's directly proportionate to it. I don't know. I think you understand what I mean. Basically, garbage in, garbage out. We've all heard that expression relating for many, many years to computers. Well, the same thing applies here. And this is probably, no, I will say this is definitely where most other people will be going wrong. See, they were just asking random, unthought out questions, hoping that they get an answer. And when they don't, they'll pack it in and go, it doesn't work for me. But writing the best questions, or in the case of ChatGPT, they're called prompts. So we'll refer to them as prompts from now on, is what helps you master ChatGPT and get it really, really working for your business. And at the end of the course, you'll be able to create precise and clear prompts that will help you get through the normal processes of creating a proper, compelling sales letter. You'll be able to use clear and concise prompts at all stages of the process. So that's research, getting the right research, getting the right information, getting the right details, asking it to find exactly what you need it to find, helping you develop a customer persona so you know your target market, and helping ChatGPT understand that customer persona. You will be able to get ChatGPT to craft even proper attention-grabbing headlines, and then have it create opening paragraphs that pull readers in based on all the information you provide it. The body copy, bullet points and guarantees can all be created very quickly, very accurately, very creatively using ChatGPT, providing, once again, that you give it the right instructions, and that's critical. And finish, obviously, with a call to action, a powerful call to action. So, talking about call to actions, that's the end of the introduction. I hope that gives you a flavour of what we're going to go through. So, part 2, we're really going to put some meat on the bone and start talking about the prompts. See you in stage 2.